Hello, REn Bishop here, back with Senior Capstone blog number 3. So this time, as you can see from the last time and the last few images taken in blog 2, you can see that there are a lot of differences. So firstly, we have a lot of new trains. We have not one, but 2 entirely new Amtrak passenger train sets. We have somewhat of a small little winter setup. This part here isn't permanent. I simply just thought it would look cool and look nice is for like the Christmas seasons, but basically we're gonna be adding on multiple different things here, as you can see. So we have trees, grade A ballast. This is medium gray color. Basically this will be applied / glued around the plastic track bed to make it look more realistic. I'd like to, within the next few blogs, fully paint each 4x8 square foot board like a medium green, and then kind of mix the light and the dark green grass together, so we can kind of have like a nice kind of like plains, you know, as if kind of just like wild plain areas, just wild like nature, you know, kind of have like a forest and then like a city, you know, and then kind of just like a countryside in between, you know, if not like like a seasonal train layout, you know. If I don't do that, then the seasonal train layout would be like where we take these boards, kind of put them all together for sure, divide each section into 4, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, and have like a fall, winter, spring, summer, you know, and kind of just blend it in so it all looks natural, not have like an exact divided area. But I think that'd be pretty cool. But since last time we've gotten, like I said, 2 new trains, and I'll go ahead and put those up to run now. So there we go. And you can see this is the Amtrak P42 Genesis DC, pulling 4 double-deckers, all business class. This is the Amtrak Excel Express, fastest train in America currently, and it is pulling a first-class coach, dining car, and a business car. And you can see this one's a diesel-powered locomotive, and that one, if you look closely, that one has pantographs on it. So here it comes up, kind of. You can see it's like a pantograph locomotive. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are now. So basically the layout's put together, set up, it's looking good, you know. So yeah, it's come along great. Got plenty of time to finish it, no worries. Coming along perfectly. Oh yeah, almost forgot. We have not 1, but 2 Amtrak Excellas. So this one needs some maintenance, but if I can have this one like fully put together in time and like have all its maintenance, everything, that would look absolutely spectacular. But so an official kind of rough setup. Obviously there's pieces of parts that are kind of miscellaneous areas right now, but for now we kind of got a rough setup with like a cabin in the woods, a city in winter, you know. Next steps, the very important next steps, like I said earlier, would be to add kind of details. Oh yeah, I didn't mention telephone poles. I have a pack of like 80 of these, so those will kind of be put around following the towns and main lines. And basically, as you can see, it's coming together. I really like it, but I'm far from done, but we got plenty of time to finish it. Some of my main concerns would be kind of just to fix up this second Excella train, fully run and test the train layout rolling stock. You know, I actually have a lot of rolling stock, so we come over here, you know, tons of locomotives, tons of cabooses, tons of trains. Open this up, a lot more Amtrak locomotives, Union Pacific locomotives, parlor cars, all sorts of stuff. In here, miscellaneous rolling stock, box cars, what's left of the coal hoppers, because the most of them are over on the setup right now, as you can see. But yeah, basically we have a pretty good setup. So we have enough trains, we have all of the supplies. It's really just a matter of time and putting it all together and having the final product. And then something else I didn't mention, I thought it'd be kind of cool, because I don't just do trains for a hobby. I also am into precision engineer, like battleship models and stuff. So this is truly the definition of a rough draft kind of setup, space-wise, see what I have. But I thought it'd be cool if I had like the main line here, and then we had like a shipyard. So like you would see like a battleship, such as the battleship Washington here, sitting in a shipyard. You know, whether it's laid up or whether it's almost done being built, you know, whatever the circumstance. But I thought it'd be cool to kind of have like a what seems like just like an island, you know, kind of like a functioning island, you know, has a fairly decent rail setup, you know, a shipyard, an army, a military, basically everything that like an island, if not like homeland, would have, you know. So basically production facilities and showing how a real life like country would operate, you know. So as you can see, this is obviously American territory. That's not the final area, but that's where I have the flag now. Obviously it'll look way better when it's fully done, but yeah, that's about it for the update. So past to present, obviously there's a town set up, there's more trains, there's a shipyard set up that I'm really liking, so that'd be cool. And then, if you're wondering, really quick, the battleship is not the same scale as the trains. The trains are 1/87th scale, the battleship is 1/350 scale, so that is a way smaller scale than the trains are, because this Amtrak Excella locomotive is about 60 feet long, and this battleship in real life was 728 feet long, so, and it was 102 feet wide, 102 feet 6 inches wide, with 16-inch guns, so. These are not the same scale, but I simply just thought it'd be cool to kind of merge my two hobbies, so that way, it's still about the trains, but there's like a shipyard there that's showing like building, you know, like jobs and like work and like careers and stuff, you know. And then speaking of careers, the final part, so like the jobs and job opportunities you'd see here today on these trains, you know, for instance, obviously you would have the conductor, you know, the guy who's managing the train. You'd have the ticket collector, the dining cars, each dining car such as that one and that dining car there. Each one of those obviously would have the chef, cooks, waiters, waitresses, you know. So this one kind of seems like you'd have more careers for like a restaurant, you know. But, you know, obviously they're trains, but they're more jobs you kind of see in, like you can compare it to a restaurant, you know, with like the cooks and waiters and stuff within the dining cars. But back to the train itself, obviously you have the conductor, engineer, you know, the the electrical workers. So like the Excella is once again a pantograph locomotive, so obviously you're going to have a conductor there, but he's going to be more or less like an electrician. So, but yeah, so that's the jobs before and after. Once again, next steps. And if you're wondering, I have a lot more of this. I have probably 8 bags of this. I got a lot of this, whole bunch of paint, whole bunch of trees, all sorts of stuff. So next video, it'll probably be more or less the same as I kind of switch around, kind of figure out more rough drafting. But as of now, it's coming along perfectly. So once again, REn Bishop, vlog number 3. I hope you enjoyed. Please tune in for next time. You'll see a lot of different changes, and I'm going to go ahead and leave out with a few run-bys of some of these locomotives. So, thank you, and have a good day.